Ah, yeah.
Got that.
Yeah. I almost got my thumb. My biggest concern is puncturing here. This vibrating, and look at this, and then that cuts into that.
Yeah.
Now we can edge this with some edging.
Right, and that's
not a problem. We just glue it on. I don't think we need to be so worried about this being too tender. I mean, if we come like this against that, well, this thing's going to flex. Yeah. And we might need to put a space, but this is going to have foam in there, so you can't crush the foam all the way.
Right.
But we need, before we drill these and put them in, we've got to know the elevation of this. That means we have to get these correct.
Yeah.
Where we're not going to have an issue with any rubbing. You know what? As I've put this oil cooler together and worked, I've just been mainly working on the hoses. This thing is a humongous job. Like, if you wait till you see all the tubes that we have to put in here. We have two coming up here, then all the way back, and then we have a thermostat back there. So it comes from the engine to this thermostat to the oil tank. Then hoses curl off the hard pipes, go into the thermostat. We have 4 hoses coming into the thermostat, 3 hoses coming out of the oil tank, 2 going to the engine, and then all this up here. I mean, it's like the plumber's nightmare. And I've been working on it forever, and I just can't get the right fittings, and just, it's really been a hassle. So I think this is going to be a little tougher than I thought, than we think. Okay. But Brian has a point. We're endurance racing. This is going to have some mass to it, so it is going to, because it's going to be full of oil. So it is going to want to.
Plus ram air just hitting straight at the
but
back.
the ram air won't cause any of this lift. It has such a big hole in the bottom that it'll exit freely. I don't think that, and with the screen grating stopping some of the ram air, I think it's more just airflow, not ramming really at all. The air isn't our problem. The killer that's killed us every single time, vibration.
Yep.
Vibration and bounce has killed us every time. Whenever we've had a broken part, alternator, it's been vibration and bounce.
You don't like the lip though, because if any part is going to vibrate and break, it's going to be somewhere on the lip.
Right, out here on the lip, but there's no other way to lash this down. This is an exact copy of the Porsche original. Or not exact, but close. Some of them were metal, some of them were fiberglass. So you can see their little indents. That's where Porsche put their stuff. I think we're okay. I agree with here. These might be a little tight, even though if you feel the indents, that's where they put them.
Do we have the opportunity, the ability to rivet them? Do we still have a rivet gun?
Pop rivet. We can pop rivet.
Oh yeah, no man.
Or
No.
riv nut.
No.
Yeah, we can completely riv nut all this. Does everybody know what I mean by a riv nut?
Yeah.
Let me show you. Just so you know what we're talking about.
I feel like you know.
This is a riv nut right here. I think you did show me one time. It's a threaded insert, and you crush it into the hole.
Yes.
And it holds. And so see all these? These are all on with riv nuts. And they're pretty stout. And so once these are embedded in there, they're pretty good. And they don't stick. They stick through about this far. So as long as we put them in on the back on those ups, we don't have anything sticking down. Yeah, it's making the mark. That's like right on that measure. Yeah. Okay. Now this side, push. Come over to this side and push down. Okay, we got them. Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
Got
No, it's just whether you not you want to be fancy, right? That's basically
No,
the
one
difference.
the hardened steel ones are tougher.
Do we need
They
them?
hold the metal harder. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like Kobe Bryant right now in that one spoof Nike commercial.
Harder.
I gotta
use
play
the
that
steel
for
one.
you, Matt.
Oh,
It's really
I think
funny.
I know what you're talking about.
Do more, be better. And he's been
much
talking to
more
Kanye. How much more do I need to do, Kobe Bryant? More. But how much more?
I have seen that.
More. And then he goes. Then Kanye West goes. But I'm the best.
Can you believe what's really unbelievable is that he actually, the way he passed away,
Yeah, it is
it's like
crazy.
Nuts.
it's crazy.
Don't stab yourself.
I know.
Going through your thumb again.
No, through my chest. Slipped a little. Come on, sign up. There you go. And then we come from the outside.
In this case, the pilot would help him
twice.
center the big.
Desert tries
drill
drill
bit.
once.
Smart.
Because the mark was probably pretty small.
Seems like a big old boy, but
I would have noticed if I caught this.
That drill bit is not happy. I think we need a new battery. Okay, remember we have to come from the inside. What you do, this is the funky tool. Not quite big. Hold that.
that's money.
Now, to get the screen centered up, we're going to just have to cut a little. Oh man, it might even clear it. No, it's going to clear it. Look at that.
Wow.
It's almost like we planned it that way. Almost. Awesome.
Cool.
Okay, Landon, knock yourself out with the drill.
Recording though.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, ja.
Got that.
Yeah. I almost got my thumb. Okay, where's that screw?
Right here.
Let's test it and see.
Did you not learn from last time to not put your phone and stuff?
No comments from the cheap seats. It didn't even believe me. So these might be too short to compress that far. So let's go back in and we can make some new marks. Right there. And then both of the lines somehow have to fit through that hole. Yeah. Okay.
And they have to be measured and everything.
They don't only have to be measured, they have to be perfect. Yes, you do.
What if it is off by like 2,000?
What's the difference? Which one are you looking at right now?
The number 5.
Okay, be careful when pushing it on
Why
with your
would
other
number
fingers.
5, number 6 be? So let's see. What's our spec? These two are dead middle of the spec.
Yeah, those ones are good.
Why is that one so? So if something seems way out of whack, double check it. And make sure you're reading it right. Then show them what you're doing.